Oh, fuck, I didn't have my microphone on. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the AAA meeting. I am your host, Sinatra Says. As usual, with me is my co-host, Drunken Uncle. Yeah?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's going on, buddy? Oh, and Polydub is here. Hey, man.
Hello.
What's going on, guys? How we doing? Okay, Polly, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Thank you for actually saying words.
I was getting to it.
Yeah, you took too long.
I'm in possession of an extensive and exhaustive lexicon.
Well, don't exhaust it. Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, I know wordies.
Yeah, I do speak word good.
Boo!
Drunkle, how you doing?
You know, yeah, it was leg day, mate. I'm fucked. I fucking got back from the gymnasium half hour before the show. I had time for a quick pint. And here I am.
Is that part of your workout regimen?
You got to get the empty calories in afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah.
It's like a protein shake, but
you.
the opposite.
I earned that fucking beer, man. It was a session.
You know, I
God.
did like 4 leg extensions, so I got 12 beers afterward.
That's fine. You got to earn those beers. Wait, you did 12 reps?
Yeah, just 12 whole 12 reps, and then I went to the bar.
And then you have 12 beers. Yeah, no, fine.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's how that works, actually.
It works exactly how you want it to work, my love. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let L. McDowell 129 tell you otherwise, because he did this. Summerween, innit? That was yesterday. He just gave me $10. Nothing was going on yesterday, and he didn't leave a message. But thank you, L. McDowell 129.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing like that
How are
on
you?
my end.
How are you, Sin?
I am doing very well, thank you. I was just getting some last-minute news together before the show started. I started, and I thought about you, Polly, because I started to... I've been playing Civ 6, like we talked about, and I threw on a movie to watch while I was playing it. I started watching Casino again, and I haven't seen that movie in I don't fucking know how long.
1995 Scorsese Casino?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Great fucking movie.
God, I forgot how much that bitch bugged me.
Who, Sharon Stone's character?
Yeah.
His wife? Yeah.
I'm only about halfway through, and I haven't seen it in so long that I'm like rewatch. It's like seeing it for the first time. Like, oh, it's a bitch! I would have thrown her off a fucking bridge.
Did you forget that more or less Joe Pesci narrates the movie and says fuck more times than you would ever believe?
Yeah, he does say fuck a whole lot.
Yeah, this old Mormon fuck right here, walking out of the casino with $500,000 in his fucking suitcase.
And they're skimming the fucking money, and they don't want them to skim the fucking money.
Right, fuck a whole lot. I thought you meant he does say fuck a hole a lot. Fair enough. Bryce in the chat just said, what notification do you get for a game donation? And that made me go and have a look at my Steam. Bryce, he says, finally you can be a big blue-balled spear chucker. I see you, Chunkle, as he gave me Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora. Thank you very much, Bryce.
Very cool.
Bryce is like, he's my game dealer, you know?
Yeah, I wish, I really wish I had more time to play games.
Do they have casinos in England? Fair question. You don't have reservations.
No, well, we have reservations about the natives, but no, yeah, we do have casinos, yeah.
Is there a fucking car
is
meet
gambling
outside?
legal?
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was pretty rough, man. Shit.
So do you have casinos in England?
Yeah, we have casinos, yeah.
Pretty rough, man.
Like actual casinos?
I've
or
had brilliant
just...
times at casinos, because I used to go down and play poker tournaments. And one time I came 4th out of like 100 people, and that was like 400 quid. That was a good day. And I like if you drop out early and the rest of your friends are still playing, I just tend to go and sit on the roulette tables. And I'm only doing like 50p bets or something like that. But then you start making a bit of cash and start doing £1 bets, and 36 to 1, pretty fucking awesome. I remember I just stuck £1 on and it came in, and I went, oh! And I went, right, that's enough for me then. So I took the chips and I went to what they call, the bank to cash it into actual real world monies. And when I came back, there was more chips where I was sat, because I completely forgot that the guy who's running the wheel doesn't take the chip off for you. You've got to remove the chip. So the fucking number came in twice in a row, and I won a second time. I'm like, oh, what? That's amazing. And this Indian guy was sat on the opposite side of the table, just looked at me. He went, hey, fuck you. He was not fucking happy. Security comes over, like, excuse me, sir, don't talk to our patrons like that.
Yeah, I bet.
I love a night at the casino. Near enough, when we used to go, we would all, wear suits. A night at the casino, And there was always one specific point when you get out of the car and you walk into the casino where we would always walk in slow motion from one point to another, suited and booted. Good fun.
This story with every sentence is becoming more and more unbelievable.
Yeah, it seems like you guys look like a bunch of fucking nerds walking around like, hey, I want $30.
Did. Yeah, well, see, that sounds believable.
All right,
yeah, tell it the perceptive reality, not your reality.
I went to the sucker's wheel and lost the rent. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
No, because I'm only betting like fucking 50p's and pounds. You know what I mean? And I'm not like whacking it. I'm not going Chinese with it, like whacking on fucking like 18 of them at a time. I'm just doing like 1, maybe 2. I just sit there and like whittle away the time until my friends are out of the poker tournament, and then we can go in.
I'll tell you, I don't go near the Chinamen because they're all hanging out playing baccarat, and I don't want anything to do with that game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that is.
Game.
No, yeah, got that. Yeah, cheers.
It involves cards and odds, and if there's one thing Chinamen love, it's math. And so they sit there with their little notebooks and scribble away. It's the only game in the casino where you can actually bring in like odds books and prediction tables and so on.
Dude, they do.
Yeah.
I remember watching, and it was a Chinese guy, and he sat on the roulette table. He hasn't bet a single fucking thing. He's just writing things down. Excuse me, and he's like making equations and shit. And I'm there for like an hour, and eventually he actually puts a chip down, and it's not like a chip, it's square, it's rectangular.
Yeah, it's one of those ones.
It's one of those. Lost everything. I laughed so hard. Where's your maths now, Chinaman?
Actually, I mean, it is. Play Trucker Zach reminded me. Yeah, the casino, the two that I've been to the most, they have like separate poker rooms, mahjong tables, and high gow. They have separate rooms for them because, yeah, we're gonna set up their own little air conditioned spaces with separate bar service and shit for the.
They don't want them mixing with the white man. Is what it is.
That's just where the crazy deep playing happens. You guys
do your fucking baccarat sessions in a room no one can see you.
And then your crazy tiles with your rune language on it. Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck is like Chinese Viking shit, man? What the hell is mahjong about?
Mahjong, it's like memory. Did you guys have memory in England?
From what I recall.
All right.
All right.
I didn't know if that was a uniquely American, like, kids game where you lay all the cards out and you have to match each one just from flipping them and guessing and remembering.
Yeah, but that's not the one that they're betting on, is it?
No, but that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
High stakes memory. That sounds like that. Yeah, okay.
You're counting tiles. Get out of our casino.
Haley Nicole with the tomatoes in the chat. Very good. You see, Colbert got canned?
Yeah, I did.
I have to wonder if that was part of the deal that Trump ended up making with NBC, was it?
Oh, good shout.
I gotta wonder.
I never thought of that. Oh, my God.
You think it had something to do with him claiming that Trump was involved in a fucking payoff? Like
Is
with
yeah?
I mean,
it was a payout, wasn't
Or
it? 'Cause
CBS,
what was it?
my
It
bad.
was CBS, that was it. Yeah, yes. They had to settle with him because they had something else they were trying to do, but they couldn't do it while this ongoing court battle was going on with Trump. So they just went, do you know what? Fuck it. What do you want? Let's settle it, you know? And yeah, fucking brilliant idea, Sin. I'd never even considered that.
It makes sense to me.
It does. Now you've said it. Yeah, I'm like, how could it be anything else?
lower advertisements for
Yeah,
a good while now. His ratings have been dropping forever and a day. It was also time to renew his contract, and they didn't renew it.
He's like the #1 guy on late night. I don't know.
Think of him like, okay, and you have Rachel Maddow over on MSNBC, who's still their #1 host, and they still gave her a pay cut. Why? Because 30 mil is a lot to pay one person who only comes in once a week.
That's true. That's true.
It's like, we can refurbish this and put another person there, as if Colbert is a national treasure or something. He ain't Johnny Carson.
Yeah, I guess, but I
Not
just
like
thought it
us,
was
Polly.
interesting.
We're here 3 times a week, motherfucker.
Gutfeld is more interesting. I cannot. I can't watch any of those Fox News people anymore, honestly. Like, Hannity always bugged the fuck out of me, and Gutfeld is just not that good. Never was.
You know, the worst thing about Gutfeld for me is when they go to commercial, or as I watch it online, when they advertise for their next, it's either Waters or Hannity saying, the only place you can find hard-hitting interviews. I'm like, the 2 most obnoxious guys on cable news, Waters and Hannity, and they're the ones that come at the end of every. They're not even on the fucking Gutfeld show, but there they are on every fucking clip.
Waters is another one where it's like he tried at some point to be a stand-up comedian and just couldn't. Yeah, Hannity with the CIA lapel pin, like, ugh, just douchey.
Yeah. It's a huge douche.
Did you catch Tucker's live stream last night? I did not. Is it worth the watch? I'll take a drink of my drink. I got stuff to do tonight, so I'm just drinking an energy drink.
And I'll tell you this, Gutfeld's great, but it's for the people that his regulars, not him. Gutfeld's kind of like, for me, he's like the cost of watching the show. Tyrus is hilarious. He's fun. I mean, it's just Pat, she's funny. I mean, yeah, the regulars and the comedians that they bring on, that, like, because you're not going to get regular people like Hollywood types to show up and promote their fucking movies on Gutfeld, even though it's the #1 late night show, like by leaps and bounds. They're all going to show up and talk to the Jimmies.
Waters is milquetoast, like the definition. Yeah, he reminds me of the color beige. I don't know how else to describe him. Like, he just reminds me of the color beige. Like, there's just nothing there. Bobby Adkins, I see you in the chat, man. Can you please just not ask the same question like 5 times if no one answers it? That's like the #1 rule in the chat is not spamming.
No, #1 rule. That's #2. #1 is no caps.
I don't mind caps. Just, I don't want spamming.
Oh God, don't say that. It's going to be all caps now, man. What, are you crazy? Are you crazy?
Yes, but also yes.
Okay, so speaking of Drunkle's fantasy of how he walked into the casino.
Okay.
Your guys' favorite entrance in a movie ever?
Ooh.
Or not even, maybe not ever, but top 3. So, like, you know, you got hedge room in case you can't think of one that you think of later, that kind of thing.
Fantasy?
Goodfellas is solid.
For which character? For just all of them? Just their various
the entire. Well, you said intro, not intro to a character.
I meant intro to a character. I said favorite entrance is actually what I said. But
favorite entrance.
Jeff
spoilers.
Hardy. Oh wow.
Jeff Hardy.
He's so old. How is he still doing that hip thing, man?
I don't know, but that's my favorite entrance.
Spoilers.
Describe it.
But it is Deadpool and Wolverine Blade.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. That was
Dude,
pretty
I
good.
lost it, mate.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to watch this. We're gonna watch this right off the top because I'm gonna have opinions on it.
Is it Jeff Hardy?
No, it's not Jeff Hardy. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to
It's not the most standout question. That's why I wanted to give you room to hedge. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be like thinking of it later or watching a movie later and go, "Oh, this is the fucking greatest entrance ever." You know, that kind of thing.
Harvey
I can think of a
Keitel in Harvey Keitel in Reservoir Dogs is pretty good.
His intro is him driving the car, right?
Yeah.
With Mr. Orange. In the
Yeah,
back.
it's him screaming in the car.
Yeah, that's a fucking metal entrance. I'll give you that. Fuck yeah.
You're gonna be okay. Say it with me.
You're gonna be okay. Yeah. I am.
To the people in the chat who are coming up with wrestler entrances, the correct answer is actually Joe Hendry, and because it's hilarious. That is all.
Jules Black, Vincent White. Yeah.
Speaking of F. Michael Matt, dude. So I was at the bar with my brother.
Darth Vader, JK, good one.
I'm gonna send you to a
original Star
picture
Wars.
in Discord. I was at the bar with my brother last week, and his lady came up with her cousin, and this dude. I don't know if I was drunk or whatever, but someone from the other side of the bar yelled, "Hey, that guy over there looks like Mr. Blonde." I'm going to send you to a picture. Tell me if you see it. It's in the Discord. Like, you're right. He is an ugly motherfucker.
The Lost Boys.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah.
Shadowcat, The Lost Boys. See, that's Kiefer, and I love me some Kiefer, so I'm thinking the intro to, like, Kiefer's Vampire Gang. I remember it was at the Boardwalk Carnival. When did it have been? I'm trying to remember specifically when they introduced them. Terminator.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, the T-800 entrance in the fucking Terminator 2 with the box of roses.
Oh,
Nice. That's a very good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good.
That is
Yeah.
that's fucking OG, yeah.
Intensity of melodrama. Face Off. Castor Troy's entrance. Cadillac pulls up on the tarmac where he's getting on his chartered flight, and you hear the doom, 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 and he steps out. They had a wind machine going to grab his coat and make it whip in the air when he stepped out of the car. Fuck yeah! Man never looked so cool.
Apex algorithm guy with the Only Fools and Horses scene with Batman and Robin. Dude, good shout.
Thor's entrance in
about that.
Endgame was pretty solid. Like, he just smacks into the fucking windscreen of the Guardians of the Galaxy. That was all right.
I mean, it was also great in just Avengers, where he just like fucking just comes into the fucking plane or whatever they're on and grabs
reminds
Loki and goes.
Steve Rogers is as bearded now Captain America in Infinity War. He hadn't been in the whole movie, and then all of a sudden you hear the dun, 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 the strings of the Captain America theme, and there he is in silhouette across the street as it zooms in on him. And
Yeah,
the
he's
light
protecting
comes in,
Wanda
like,
and Vision.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, holy shit, I'm a Captain America fan, so I just thought that.
I do see that's the thing.
Yeah.
Who's your three favorite Avenger? Like, who's the three movies that you can watch?
Before I get to that, Bobby Akins says Robert Downey Jr. first time was on Iron Man, badass entrance. I see you, Bobby Akins, and I raise you when Loki is in Berlin and fucking Black Widow and Hawkeye are in the fucking Vertibird or whatever it's fucking called. But Iron Man hacks into it to play AC/DC through the speakers, so he had a cool entrance.
Yeah,
now we're fucking talking. Now we're talking. Top 3 Avenger. I mean, are we counting old school? Like, can we put Spider-Man in there? Because he's... Yeah, okay. Well, Spider-Man.
Al Pacino and Glenn Ross. He's sitting at a bar talking to a guy about selling him land. If I'm not mistaken, that's the line where he goes, if there's anything about a woman that I don't remember, it's probably not the orgasm.
No beer, make Homer something something.
Go crazy?
Don't mind if I do.
He really went crazy.
Fostonia for 100 American. Thank you so much, buddy. Hell yeah. Not a movie, but way better when Fostonia enters the AAA chat. Motherfuckers smash the fucking like button. Hell yeah, Fostonia, and taking Steve Dave's job. Thank you very much, buddy. Can we get a big thank you to Fostonia in the chat? Much appreciated.
That was a great entrance.
Yeah.
Always helicopter in.
Oh, yeah, we got all the fucking Halloween donations. I rolled over from last time. I think I have something like 40 new ones down below.
I have one new one.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's good.
It's at a whopping $5.25, but it's good.
Yeah. Affordable, it's good.
And I'll give you that. I will. Here's a rarity. It's an SNL clip of recent origin. And it's awesome. That's rare.
That is rare.
You try and find something good on SNL in the last 20 fucking years.
Everything Shane Gillis did.
Jeopardy.
That's more than 20 years old.
Is it? Ah, God damn it. I've never seen SNL.
The Sinatra group, that's got to be more than 20 years old, too.
Because I'm an old school guy.
And I don't think that was SNL, was it? The Sinatra group?
What? No, because I'm an old school guy. The greatest entrance of all time, greatest reveal of all time, is Rick Blaine in Casablanca, Humphrey Bogart.
Oh, my God.
Camera pans
Can
across
we have
the
one
room
show without mentioning fucking Casablanca?
No, we can't. It's the greatest thing ever committed to celluloid.
Never seen it.
Well, that's why you're not of the cool elite class of people, of film viewers. Yeah.
All right, I want to get into the snooze because this first clip, I saw this right before the show started and it made me rage and I lost it, but now I found it again. So, Polly, most importantly, I want you to see this. So, guys, please hit the like button. Please share it out, all that fun stuff. Streamlabs down below if you want to support. We have like 40 fucking new Halloween-based donations. You guys could check those out. Any one of them at your leisure, annotated with question marks. They're all really fucking cool. Yeah, of course they are, because I made them. So this made me irrationally mad. Look at this guy. How about audio?
That is my dream for our countrymen. A melting pot of different measurements that will make Europeans throw little tantrums. In short, a land of liberty.
Where all men are free.
Yeah, all right.
Europeans throwing tantrums and General Washington walking away from that. Come on, that's gold. Shadowcat, thank you for the 525. Money, where your mouth is time. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I did.
All right. Since you threw out a specific donation, I want to as well. $26. $26 I think you'll get a right kick out of. But check this out. Look at this dude. He's smoking the glass. He's doing the whole nine. You know, a proper fucking cocktail. I guarantee you this thing costs like $30.
Yeah.
This is one of the bars where the good, like there's Baker's up there. Blanton's, straight from the barrel up behind this guy. It looks like some Old Forester birthday bourbon up there. Recessed into the bricks.
I like the niches in the wall. I like that.
It's good,
Yeah, look at that up top.
Cool style. Yeah.
You can't see it on the stream, but that's Louis Trey up there. Like,
Oh,
this
really?
is a
All the way at the top there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it.
This is a fancy joint. Look at all the shit he's doing. fancying up the bourbon, smoking the
Sure,
glasses.
but that's
Fucking
what
cliff.
I thought was going to happen. I thought those
And he
glasses were going to pop with
Pulls,
bullets.
motherfucker pulls out bullet bourbon.
Is that what you wanted to show me? Because that's
Yes!
offensive.
It's so
Oh, yeah,
offensive.
it is offensive. I 100% agree. What are you doing? It's not bad. It's just for
Not-
what you're doing. It makes no sense.
It's not bad, but it's not this.
No, it's not.
Motherfucker's going the whole goddamn 9.
He should
And
be
he-
pulling out basic green label Blantons at a minimum for what he's up to.
You mean Weller? Because Blanton's green label is, I think, Polish.
Excuse me? What are we talking about?
Bourbon.
Polish bourbon?
Yeah, it's made specifically for Poland. It's only 700 milliliters instead of the 750.
Why the fuck is it at my duty-free joint then? Well, I guess international.
You sure you mean Blanton's?
I do. Little horsies. Yeah.
If you have a green label Blanton's, I will send you the money to buy that and ship it to me.
I have access. I don't have one. I have access to one.
Yeah, we're going to need to talk later.
But it's basic though. You just want it because you got to have them
No,
all. You're
green label
Pokemon in the
Blanton's
whole
is
thing?
not basic. Regular Blanton's has the beige label. Green label Weller is basic.
beige label that I'm used to for Blanton's. Maybe we're talking right past each other, or my memory's just really faulty, which is very possible. The beige labels are all the single barrels that have the handwritten cast strength on them.
That's
and
straight
such.
from the barrel.
Okay. But those are the labels I'm used to that are beige.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up some pictures here and we're gonna have a conversation real quick.
Why are you gonna give me visual examples of how faulty my memory is?
Okay. This is your bog standard Blanton's. This one right here. This is your bog standard run-of-the-mill Blanton's.
Okay.
Is this what you see?
No, the label's indeed the color of the forest. It's green.
This
The
is
one that I'm
the
thinking of.
This is the special handwritten Blanton's.
Oh yeah, you're okay. Now I see the difference. Yeah, I mean, do you see where I'm getting beige from?
Yes.
Kind of. This is not as beige as the other one. You're right, but this is what I was thinking of.
This
Okay,
is
are the
the green
horses
label
different on-
Blanton's.
Yeah, that's the one that's at the airport shop. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is this is like a special reserve something. This is a fancy one.
Or only for international sales, that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
I think it's not only for international sales. It's here, obviously, but
It's the one that says 70 CL for centiliters on the side.
Yeah, this is like a special reserve or something like that.
Bar's breaking into AAA. Are the horses different? That's something I've never paid attention to, and I know you're a cork collector of sorts. Are they any different? Do you know?
I don't believe so. I know
They
they
just
have the
mixed and
different
matched up
letters.
there?
They have the different letters on them that spell out Blanton's when you have them all.
I totally forgot about that until right now. Yeah.
That look like just your regular stock bullet, not even 10. No, this is just your orange label bullet bourbon.
That's the next thing you gotta buy.
Lord, that might.
What distillery is Bullet coming out of?
I think they're their own distillery.
Are they? It's amazing the amount of stuff that comes out of Buffalo Trace, as an example.
Yeah, Buffalo Trace is, Bullet is their own distillery. Buffalo Trace has Buffalo Trace Eagle Rare Blanton's.
They're dogs and they're playing poker.
Good clip. Nice. I forgot about that one. They're playing poker.
That is a fucking great one.
it
Steve
is.
Dave for the 17th. Thanks, Fostonia. The only one who the only one here who isn't a dipshit. You want to know why? Because he smashes the like button with his big, questionably gay cock. Smash the like button and maybe that magical dick will have some glory, will have left some glory on the button for you, you homos. Thank you very much, Steve Dave. I appreciate that. I really, really, really want Polly to see the $26 pop up. I think he'll appreciate it.
That's one thing I feel about the Buffalo Trace, like just the bourbon Buffalo Trace.
It's so fucking good.
For its price, it's banging. Yeah.
What's it priced where you're at?
Man, okay, in the city, 40, out of the city, like 32, 35.
Yeah, it's like 26 here, but Ohio is state controlled, so it has to be at MSRP.
What's Makers there? Like standard Makers, 45%.
It's like $20 or whatever. It's like just.
Oh, fuck you people!
Here, I can give you the exact price. OHLQ. No, not OHLQ. Yes, I am over 21.
Alone, I'm opposed to price controls like that, but man,
I'm in favor of it because Blanton's is $60 if you can find it.
Ain't $60 here.
If you can find it.
That's for cast strength or for which blend?
Just the regular bog standard Blanton's. Maker's Mark Red Label $26.
Red Label, is that what you guys call it?
Well, that's what it is on the website.
Hey, is Maker's Cask available there? I mean, it's hard to get a hold of, but is it available there?
It looks like it is sold here, but not on any location, so they're probably out. That's probably one of the ones people wait in line for.
See, this is where it's possible to come out in favor of the free market and still have tariffs. Because, like, man, honestly, if it were like a true international market, Japan and China would price us right out of the market and they wouldn't sell any bourbon here. They'd just ship it all over there.
Yeah.
They're willing to pay way more. If it were, market competition truly, yeah, we'd be fucked.
Yeah, that's because they love that shit over there.
Yeah, and same is true with the French products, the cognac, the champagne, the Bordeaux wine. There would be nothing left to sell in fucking France if they didn't have all of their fucking laws for keeping a certain amount in country. As I understand it, because if you got like a fraction of 1/10% of the population that's rich, that means they can outbuy everybody else in the world because it's fucking China.
Yeah,
it just.
Tyler Davis,
of the Communist Party, are handing each other expensive gifts all year long.
Yeah. Tyler Davis in the chat says, as a Texan, your price controls are heinous. That's fine. You can think they're heinous, Texie. But I've been to your liquor stores, and a bottle of Eagle Rare is like $150. And I ain't paying that.
Texas?
Yeah, I ain't paying that. I'm happy with the Eagle Rare I have on my shelf that I am pointing at right now that I got for $35 American dollars because of that price control.
How? So, where's the aren't there border towns where people cross the border into wherever it is? You think is that all of Ohio that's like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are there places that right on the border are liquor towns to get liquor towns? Well, that's pretty much what it would be.
Yeah.
Start a liquor store in a small town where you're just basically supplying bootleggers to take it to other states and upsell.
Oh, yeah. That a ton of people come in from other states to buy. People will come in from like Indiana, Pennsylvania, places like that, and they will trade stuff for Weller because Weller out of the state. Ohio is, I think, the #1 state in the country that gets Weller products. So the standard unit.
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar entirely.
The standard unit of trading and sales is Weller Red and Weller Green. So, like, if I wanted a bottle of Blanton's and I had 2 bottles of Weller Red, I could get a bottle of Blanton's and just trade. But then they take that Weller out of state and trade that for other stuff. It's yes, people do that.
Do you like the little eagle inside the Eagle Rare? What is it, 18? Do you think that's cool or stupid?
Stupid.
I agree. Thank you. Thank you.
And I also bet Eagle Rare 18 tastes like butthole.
That. I'm like, I'm sorry?
I also bet Eagle Rare 18 tastes like butthole.
There is a tipping point, man, where longer in the bottle, like Pappy Van Winkle 25 year, just tastes like liquid wood. Just don't bother. Save your money. Say that if you're a fan of Scotch or single malt, you like Highland Park, stop at 18. I can tell you from personal experience, 25 and a 30 are a waste. No?
No. I think 10...
Some people pay big money for that Orkney little oceanic flavor that it's got. Yeah.
I think 10 to 15 years is like the sweet spot.
For Scotch generally?
No, for bourbon.
For bourbon.
Because like Eagle Rare is the best tasting bourbon. And it's age 10.
Yeah, I guess it's a variance. I mean, makers, they don't put an age statement on it. It's between 6 and 8 years, but as soon as you put 6 in it, like a drop of 6, you have to label it as 6-year-old, and that's not very old at all. So they don't put anything on the label.
Slim Johnson
bourbon. You don't need to age it nearly as long. It's a wonderful thing.
Mm-hmm. Slim Johnson is donating 100 bits over on Twitch. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. Hey, Slim. All right, let's keep it moving. Guys, hit that like, share it out, all that fun stuff.
No, let's talk about bourbon a little bit longer.
What hard liquor do you have a taste for, Drunkle? Actually, where's your palate take you?
Kombucha or whatever that fucking pig swill is called.
It's not hard liquor, is it?
I like rum.
You like rum?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
but
cool.
not good rum. He likes like Captain Morgan.
Yeah, I meant not mixing it, like you're drinking it straight up. Anything you got a palate for?
Kraken.
Oh, Kraken. Okay, there you go. Yeah. I mean, I can't do rum personally because that was the first thing I got drunk on and threw up for like a couple of days, and
Yeah, you got a reputation of doing that, haven't you? Yeah.
Hey, I leveled up to where I could throw up the really expensive.
I don't throw up that fucking dog shit anymore. I throw up good whiskey.
Ancient single malt from a single barrel from a distillery that's now shut down, Port Ellen. And I threw it up on my friend's backyard.
All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Hit that like. I really, really, really want Polly to see the $26 if we get to see that one. The House delivers Trump's $9 billion cut to global aid and public broadcasting, and that gets its final approval. I got a little bit of a hot take here. I would rather have stuff like NPR and PBS than just give $9 billion more to foreign aid. I'd rather have that money go to public broadcasting here in America than to Israel. Why would you puke up good whiskey? I don't think he chose to do it.
Well, that's why I say it wasn't a plan. It just ended up happening. Man, if it makes you feel any better, you may think this is a joke, but I legitimately felt pangs of guilt while I was doing it. I'm like, this is awful. And I paid for it because it's Port Ellen's an extremely Isla single malt. It was smoky as hell. I was throwing up a campfire, man. I paid for it.
Oof.
Yeah.
Did you take it home?
No, I threw it up on the... What?
Yeah.
I'd rather have that money go back to taxpayers. Well, okay, we got to be honest here. That's not going to happen. They're not giving any kind of tax cut with all this money. That was the big rug. That was the first big rug they pulled out from under the voters was, hey, remember how we were talking about, a tax credit of a couple $1,000s to every tax? Yeah, we're not doing that. So, yeah, the money's not going back to taxpayers in any way, shape, or form. Dude, what is there, a fucking car meet out there? What is going on? Shit's fucking annoying.
But how much of that, percentage-wise, from NPR and so on, PBS, would you be willing to put towards a federal body that makes sure that donations of that sort, funding of that sort, be it the National Endowment for the Arts or whatever, is nonpartisan and non-retarded in nature. So no one's going to get tens of thousands of dollars to take a photo of Piss Christ, if anyone remembers that. What the fuck was that about?
God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean that was edgy boy, like 13-year-old.
That was like the first edgy boy thing I remember was Piss Christ.
Yeah, like and of course they fucking like. It wasn't just that it happened. It wasn't just that it got National Endowment for the Arts funding. It's that it won. Like, really? What? Okay. You guys are awarding edgy boy bullshit. But, I mean, I would be willing to go for 20% for a nonpartisan board.
Yeah, I'd do 20% to the big guy on that, sure.
Yeah. Like, that's how much I don't want to see woke-ass Sesame Street. Because what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, if I would be very content to keep it to just television. Like I know my my aunt loves PBS because she watches all the local shit that's on it. She loves that shit. And I remember watching Sesame Street and that shit as a kid. And what about putting it toward the deficit? That's not going to happen either. None of that money is going anywhere. That's why I said a board.
Like, that's some socialist shit, right? It's like, oh yeah, that's what we want, an expanded government. Hey man,
well, no, I think there is use for government, but we don't need a third of what we have, and the 2/3 that we would need don't do their job.
Yeah, and especially if you wrote into the charter of said board that its membership is limited to X and its staffers are limited to Y, full stop. So it won't become, the Department of Education, for example. There was supposed to be a nice, lean, mean operation when it was founded.
All of the cuts that Elon found, I assume with Doge, none of them were approved by Congress. I've got a little bit of a hot take, a little bit of a nihilist take there. The more I think about it, the more that I'm starting to think, and this is just kind of like a knee-jerk, reaction to it, but none of that stuff was ever supposed to happen. It was just something that they could run on, and then that's it.
Something they could run on.
Yeah, something they could use as platitudes to get elected, but then they just never had any intentions on following through with it.
Okay. My nihilist take is that it's, the proverbial self-licking ice cream cone where the bureaucracy is expanding as needed to meet the expanding needs of the bureaucracy. The people who set up USAID don't even remember what additional funding they jammed in there.
Yeah.
Like it's taken on like an almost AI life of its own. Like that worries me, like legitimately. I can joke about 140-year-old people receiving Medicaid, and it's funny that there might be vampires about, but like seriously, the amount of people that don't even exist that are like checks are being cut, man.
Yeah, and
the American
Doge
taxpayers are responsible for that. We're borrowing money from the Chinese to pay for it. What the fuck?
And Doge found what, like 50,000 people or 100,000 people like that, and then they just never voted to cut it. Yeah, it's just interesting. Mexican woman in the U.S. illegally charged with faking her own ICE kidnapping.
Oh no! If you want to go home, love, just go home.
So she said that she was kidnapped by ICE, but she never was. The real cost of a fraud like this is the amount of fentanyl not seized, child predators not removed, a DHS official says. Charged with faking her own ICE kidnapping to generate sympathy and solicit donations. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, do you want to?
Yeah, I don't have a bell here.
Yeah, no.
Something foreign, 41. That is a rough 41. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
And the rest.
Wow, it really is.
Resident of Los Angeles is charged with conspiracy and making false statement. So she said that she got kidnapped, was never kidnapped, asked for donations, and then they found her. Dumb.
Yeah, what was the aim here? To just be
Money.
a victim?
No, to get money.
Yeah.
Yeah, to create. Was it to create the level of notoriety such that setting up a Give Send Go GoFundMe would receive donations? That was the point, to get the word out.
Fair.
Yeah, that's rough, man. Like fucking grifter's gonna grift. I understand that, but like, fuck, you know.
And Ark says, "No, it's a real kidnapping."
Or the deporter.
Probe of Uranus, I told you we had this, finally reveals where the distant planet gets its heat. Cheeky.
They know. Every time they know exactly what they're doing.
I know, it's
The
so
one that's
funny.
made the rounds for me most often is the version of it that's Uranus turns out to be surprisingly warm.
Another one that I saw is Uranus is putting out high winds or something like that.
Yeah, is emitting gas.
Yeah.
This is why Far and I, who love our astronomy documentaries, both pronounce it Uranus, and you can cut them fucking jokes right the fuck off. It's
Yeah.
No. I want these jokes.
I have so little, Polly. Let me have this.
Nintendo
Fun,
has
buddy.
revealed the actors for the Legend of Zelda film, and they're not even transgender.
Well, they're not transgender. I was promised that they were going to be transgender.
People are
Shockingly,
fucking
they're both
mad.
white.
People are like, Brianna Wu was tweeting out, a bunch of man babies took a job away from this amazing trans actor.
Was there a trans
Track
actor
that.
under consideration?
No.
Tractor.
Do you remember
I
the
mean-
good old days when people could ruin their credibility, Sin? I remember. Brianna Wu was worried about space rocks being launched from the moon or thrown from the moon and becoming projectiles towards the surface of the earth. That should have been the end of you.
Yep.
In defense of the trans actor, and I'll say it again, Tractor, that motherfucker did look more Zelda like Zelda did, you know?
A rumor
but-
that Zelda would be played by transgender actor Hunter Schafer. I have no idea who that is. It seems Nintendo came to the rescue and murdered that rumor for good. They put out the people who would be playing it, and it wasn't that person. So people
What I'm
are
liking about
fucking
this
mad.
casting is they are pretty much. I mean, you can pretty much ruin something by bringing in like A-list actors. Do you know what I mean? Like just to stick in a well-known face, and then you get the money from the studio. But they're taking a chance on some relatively unknown people, and I think that's a good thing.
Oh, I almost
would agree with
completely
that take.
forgot.
That's an okay take, man.
That is a
Yeah,
good
I
take.
hear you.
I almost completely forgot. On top of the $26 donation that I really want Polly to see, the $22.30 donation is one I really want Drunkle to see. His reaction to it will be delicious.
In line with what Drunk was just saying, you could ruin a movie by bringing on A-list actors. How about Tron Ares starring Jared Leto? Really? It's Tron in time? Are we going to do this?
I mean, that's no. Actually, I mean, it's a little more specific, isn't it? You can ruin a film by bringing on an A-list actor, or you can ruin a film by bringing on Jared Leto. I mean, it's the same thing.
We talked a little bit about this on Wednesday, but there's a group of actors in Hollywood that if I see them in a movie, I kind of automatically don't want to see it.
Kevin Hart,
Kevin
Dwayne
Hart,
The Rock Johnson,
The Rock, Jason
fair.
Momoa, Pedro Pascal, Zendaya, the weird-looking bitch from The Last of Us.
That's the first one
Bella
you named
Ramsey.
that I didn't completely agree with. I don't know who the Last of Us actress is, but other than that, all the way down, that was a solid list, man. Yep, those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
box office toxins to me. You're right. Yep.
Jack
Vin
Black is another
Diesel.
one.
Jack
Yeah.
Black, very good.
Yeah, I used to
There's certain
love
script
Jack
writers
Black.
that I don't know why they keep getting hired. Brett Ratner, how the fuck does this guy still have a career? Like, there's less writers than there are A-list actors. Do you know what I mean? But yet they keep going back to the same pool. It tells you how incestuous Hollywood really is.
There really needs to be
Mark
more
Ruffalo,
pro
good
Halloween
call.
donations
Yeah.
around $4. Still, you can't
no.
blame those cars on me today. Today's the day of the great dipshit drag race. We decided your roads had enough ditches and cracks for the event. Well, I mean, you tell him, Steve Racist. That is pretty accurate. Thank you very much.
I mean, Mark Ruffalo, yeah, he's annoying off camera, but oh man, I love Now You See Me. Oh, I love it.
I can't watch anything with Jason Momoa, so you know.
Yeah, Jason
On
Momoa is
principle.
another one. There's just
I'm sure his friends and family think he's a great guy, and I'm sure he's very nice. From what I understand, he actually is. But you know, just can't do it.
Stargate Atlantis, mate.
What about
Before he was just like a deep fried Indian snack.
Oh, Will Ferrell.
Wait, no,
Good
that's
call.
Samoa.
I just have I get that a
Samantha.
lot of people like movies he's in. I understand that.
I
I'm
liked
not
a lot
gonna
of
hate
the
on
older
anybody. I just don't
movies
find
he
him
was
funny.
in.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
The older movies he was in. Step Brothers. Anchorman is one of my all-time favorite comedies.
You know what's funny? There's certain people that I can't stand them, but then they're like, they stepped out of their stupidity and just rocked a role, and it's
Oh, yeah,
confusing. What
yeah.
do you do with it? Like Patio Furniture mentioned Sean Penn, 100%. Oh wait, holy shit, did he rock in Al Pacino, fucking Carlito's Way as the
I
lawyer
haven't seen that in
Kleinfeld?
forever.
You give it another rewatch, bro. If you want like the great return of the 70s neo-noir director. Fantastic movie, man. Director Scarface.
Yeah. That's a little hot on
And it just Sean Penn rocks that role as the criminal Jewish lawyer who is best friends with Al Pacino's character of Carlito Brigante and ends up turning on him. Fucking fantastic.
Now let's keep it
And
pushing.
it also has Tony Soprano's father in it. An actor.
Yes, Superman is an immigrant, and he's also a gay icon from Out magazine or whatever Out is.
Incorrect.
Outlet.
It was his son, John Superman, who was a raging homo. Yeah, Superman, as we all know, has Lois Lane and also has a son. So not really big on the gay front.
Rachel Ziegler. Yeah, Rachel Ziegler's another one. If I see her in anything, like, ugh.
Now I'm.
Yeah,
I
this
thought they were
doesn't
gonna
say Superman's
try
son.
and make
This is
Superman
Superman.
Jr. gay, but didn't
Like,
go with
In
it,
the
and
comics,
ended up
no,
making
yeah, I think gay, bi, one of the alphabet letters.
right. Okay, they actually only ended up making what's his name gay from Teen Titans. Shit.
The Beast Boy?
No. Fuck, I'm blanking on names today.
Robin? Cyborg?
Yeah, Robin, like the first Robin. Dick Grayson.
Wow, we saw that coming, didn't it? Oh,
Dick
yeah,
Grayson.
right. Dick Great, right, okay.
Yeah, they didn't make him bi. They made him full on raging gay, man. It would
Wow, I mean,
like Iceman
name's-
level gay.
his name's Dick, You are what you eat.
What do you guys think?
Richard.
What do you guys think about this one? Anti-porn app quitter seeks to buy OnlyFans and shut it down. But that's not. That's not going to get rid of porn on the internet, and no actual business in the world is going to spend however much money OnlyFans is worth just to shut it down. That's not. That's
thing is,
If somebody
unrealistic.
did that,
What's he-
you'll see 3 apps crop up to take its place. What is that?
Yeah,
That's
there's
playing whack-a-mole, right?
There's
once he
already like
buys-
competitors to
Only-
OnlyFans. You're just gonna.
Whack-a-mole. With OnlyFans, get whack. OnlyFans.
Once he buys OnlyFans, I think the amount of money that he'd be generating, like just for doing nothing, he'd kind of reconsider his anti-porn stance.
Yeah, I don't.
He'd be like,
I
no,
don't
actually,
get the
this
whole,
is great.
You cannot like ban banning something like porn is just it will never happen. It's like banning guns. Like you just cannot do it.
I mean, you can, but there will always be guns.
Yeah, you can ban porn, but you can't get rid of it.
There's gonna be porn. It's a much better way to have, safe places on the internet where you can get. Because if you ban porn, then people are just going to end up going to shadier and shadier corners of the internet.
What are you eating?
You asking? I'm not eating shit.
Drunkle's chewing on something. I can hear it.
No.
That wasn't believable at all. Sure
it was Tim Drake? I mean, okay. I could have sworn the comic that I read where Dick Grayson was working as a male stripper at a gay club to undercover to catch some guy. And the whole theme was that he was the Peach. That was his...
Undercover, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, his stripper name. And that was Tim Drake? That wasn't Dick Grayson? Okay. Who knows what the fuck DC's doing? I'm still pretending it's the 1970s, man, the comics I'm reading.
Guys, please hit that like button. Please share it out, all that stuff. Ton of new donations down below. I already said the two I wanted to see. That's a $22.30 for Drunkle and $26 for Polly. Mostly the 26 because it's fucking awesome. New York Times confirms Fauci's pardon was signed by AutoPen at the direction of an assistant. So Biden had no hand in this, literally.
The vast majority of his late term were all AutoPen, all of his late term abolitions of any charges, even those that they can't specifically name. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gave people a preemptive... I can't accept a preemptive pardon as being realistic.
Yeah, my favorite part of it was this is not an admission of guilt, but by definition, a pardon is an admission of guilt.
Yeah, like it's anything related to X, Y, and Z, and it's like even like morally depraved crimes of, what do they call them? Crimes of moral turpitude, like that far gone, and that person has a full-on pardon even though the president didn't know specifically what they did at the time. This is not what the presidential pardon was intended to be by any stretch of the imagination. For Christ's sake, in The Dark Knight Strikes Again, to go back to Batman, it's a joke that comes up as to how dystopian the United States has become. The president is handing out preemptive pardons. It's a joke, for God's sake.
None of it should be taken seriously.
But have you seen the thing related to this story, the graphic that they show, that we don't need to know, like have a testimony for which of the pardons were signed with the AutoPen, because all those signatures are identical. So we can compare graphically and we know which ones were auto-penned because they're all identical to each other. And then you see the one for Hunter Biden and it's like, Jesus, it looks like that one signature that they have of Shakespeare where it's all shaky and iffy and like, holy fuck, this is the one that's authentic. You can tell. It looks like it's been drawn by a small child or Joe Biden.
Yeah. Let's keep it pushing. Long Island man, 61, dies after getting sucked into an MRI machine while wearing a large metal chain.
Ooh.
Yeah, why the fuck would you wear a chain into a room with an MRI machine?
Did you miss the repeated large, thick texted signs that warn you specifically about... I remember when I went to got an MRI, man, I patted myself down 3-4 times and I was positive I didn't have anything on me but a t-shirt and drawers. Like,
you gotta be super sure.
Yeah,
I would strip down to just be bare naked. And even then, I'd still be worried that I still had some metal on me somewhere.
I asked 3 or 4 times about the plate in my knee, just to be sure, because I didn't want the plate being sucked out of my knee. Like,
that would hurt.
Yeah.
It would. Yeah, it's not an ideal situation.
Like, what is this? Incompetence of because the people who came in, the technicians to do it, they asked me twice. So, did no one even bring it up to this guy?
I'd be like, I had an iron-heavy breakfast. I'd even be asking about that, man.
It's like that scene in X-Men.
Machine. Exactly that scene from X-Men. X-Men 2.
Yeah, where Mystique is shooting the dude up full of iron to get Magneto.
There's something different about you. Yeah, frightening scene. Fuck yeah.
Black woman...
there's an entrance as well. When he's like made that little plate and he's floating across and he's got like the protons going around him like he's the nucleus of the atom. That's a fucking entrance.
Yeah, that I'm glad I hedged. You're right. That's a damn good entrance. Yeah.
Black woman who left the USA for Russia to escape discrimination is beaten by her racist neighbors in Russia.
Why are you laughing at that as you're reading?
It's funny. It's just
It's an awful, terrible ordeal.
It is awful and terrible,
We hope
but
she gets better.
dumbass.
it's not funny that
Dumbass.
she got beaten. It's funny that the evil United States, I gotta get away from it. Like, oh really? Like you thought Russia was gonna be the bastion of racial egalitarianism? Really?
They are famed for it.
Does this have like what she looks like after being beaten? Like they
Yeah,
just
but
didn't
I'm-
smack her around. They beat the hell out of her, dude.
Black
Yeah, I'm
and
not
blue,
showing
you
that.
might say. Yeah. Or just beaten blue, I guess.
California
already
woman
done.
gets probation for fatally stabbing man she dated, causing 108 sharp forced injuries.
Damn, she stabbed him 108 times?
She stabbed him 108 times and got probation.
Good lord. Yeah,
Okay.
Probation. You should be signing her up for UFC.
You know when
You
people
try
talk
Japan.
about
Oh,
I
Japan
can't believe
has
this person's
no-
been released on Society. That's this person. Yeah.
Japan has no racial animus at all. They don't give a fuck, dude.
Oh my god. They so do.
108
Asians are like
times.
the most racist people on the planet, man.
The United
But they don't have
Kingdom
a
has
lot of problems with
officially
racism
voted.
in Japan since they're like 98% Han Japanese. Like,
No,
Yeah.
but they're racist towards other Japanese.
really?
Yeah. Yeah, if you're from like Okinawa or something, like they're, you know.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Okinawa
yeah.
wanker, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Are they worse than the British? I'm asking
Yeah, man,
legitimately.
Asians are like they took it to a whole nother level, mate. Chinese are way worse than the Japanese with it, and that is towards.
I get the Chinese,
other
the Japanese, the
as well.
Koreans, the Taiwanese. I like that. I get.
They're awful.
But
Yeah.
I didn't think inside of Japan that it got deep like that, except with Okinawa. That one I was aware of, but I didn't think it went
I
beyond
mean-
that too.
Yeah, people will always find a way to hate other people, you know. Fucking
Yeah,
load of
Atticus has
fucking
a
like,
point from what I understand about it. Yeah.
oh, slanty eyes. Like, mate, come on, look at yourself. Yeah, but hers
Not
is
as
slightly
far
more
as you.
slanty than mine.
Yeah.
UK has officially lowered the voting age to 16.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I've been up for this for a very, very long time because at 16 you're old enough to pay taxes and therefore you should be able to vote. However, I have a stipulation on there. It should have been that only 16-year-olds who are in work should be eligible to vote.
Taxpayers?
Well, essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Weirdly, actually, because after the polling on this, it turns out that most 16 and 17-year-olds don't want the right to vote. Weirdly, but it's happening anyway.
You know,
Yeah. I wonder
why?
what. Good.
Why wouldn't you want to raise the age of taxation? Not want to raise the age of taxation. Classic. Crossfire 4891, thank you for the $5. Many such cases of morons fleeing America only to encounter the thing they were fleeing. I would empathize, but as long as the song said, my give a damn is busted. Cheers, Polly. Thank you very much, Crossfire. Yeah, I don't. America, the bastion of racism that people of color from around the world are flocking to en masse illegally. Help me make sense of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America is the London of the world.
We got to start barn
Why
burning.
wouldn't you want to raise the taxation age instead of lowering the voting age, if that's the standard?
Well, because this is not up to us, is it really? This is up to the powers that be.
We got to start
And,
barn
you know,
burning a
and-
little bit, guys. Smash that like, share it out, all that stuff. Slabs down below if you want to support. All right, so don't forget these two fellas here. They're Streamlabs also. We got to get a moving.
Yes.
But it was a
up?
genuine
G.
question about the article that was on the screen, but no, it's all right. You talk about Bourbon for 15 minutes.
Sewage overflow at Edgewater Beach, it's a beach here in Cleveland, now has officials saying it is unsafe to go in the water. Yeah, you can't really swim in poop water.
You can.
You
you
shouldn't.
don't. You shouldn't. Yeah.
You should not
Viscosity
swim.
is an issue.
Sewage overflow. There's like It's like two words you never want to hear together.
Agreed.
Sewage
Agreed.
overflow. Ugh.
Oh, that reminds me. There's a new Toxic Crusader movie coming out, isn't there? Toxic Avenger.
Don't be India, but then I found this. Oh, fuck.
Just don't be India. Sage advice. Shadow Catch. Brilliant.
Poop 9/11. Poop 9/11.
What?
You know,
Would you
okay,
just play?
that's another two words that you don't want together.
Poop 9/11.
It's not going to play. It's just looping at poop 9/11. It's like, what could be worse?
A joke, but I was like,
I thought
okay,
that was
just
it.
No,
doesn't-
it's just looping at poop 9/11 for some reason.
Right, but vividly.
9/11. Poop 9/11.
Why? Yeah, it's
like it
supposed to
this
say,
way.
what's worse than 9/11? Poop 9/11. And it's supposed to be swimming. All right, that one fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Barack Obama says young boys need gay men in their lives to offer guidance, that having only a father around isn't enough.
No. What kind of guiding this dick in your ass? What kind of guidance are we talking here?
I don't know.
Is it something that gay men fashion advice? What are gay men doing better than other men?
Oh, I
normal
forgot
men.
these two had a podcast. They hate each other. Why are they even still together?
She actually had him on their podcast, or is this a separate podcast that is just them?
I have no idea, but all I could think of was her talking about how she was happy she didn't have a son because he would have ended up like Barack.
Yeah, like she leans into him and kind of describes him like as being effeminate and so on. And it's like, I can't believe he said this about gay men. Like that's like she's laying out the breadcrumbs towards the divorce lawyer, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about that at the top of the show.
Fuck
Young
you,
worker.
Colbert. Like,
Here we go. Here's another, just the headline. Young worker killed after falling into a meat grinder at a factory for a frozen burrito company.
Oh no, it's what he would have wanted.
You
He loves
think?
burritos. Dude, that's a
He's a
nasty
19-year-old
way to
kid,
go.
dude.
Wow.
Young.
They don't have railings?
Young.
Jesus.
Literal, falling into a literal meat grinder. How the fuck?
That's... Yeah, wow.
Taking back control. Oh, yeah, we covered this one already, too.
Soylent Green is people.
Did you see this,
It was
Polly?
a cookbook.
It was a cookbook. Did you see this one, Polly?
Booker.
Says St. Michael, 5 nights at fajitas.
Yeah.
All right.
Democrat senators have a fit and walk out over Trump's latest judicial nominee.
Why are you doing this?
No, I don't think it is.
This is outrageous.
This is a kangaroo court. That's what we have here,
This
Mr.
is
Chairman.
wrong. To violate your own rules without going by the mandates of the parliamentarian. This is unbelievable. There's a way to do this. If you want to force this through,
I like how they're trying to, like, you know, run shit properly, and they're calling the roll, and Cory Booker is just whining into the microphone and no one is listening to him.
Weird how his voice is becoming less and less testicly with everything he says.
Is that his official role now?
Like it's what?
Is that his official role now in Congress, just to be like the whiner guy?
He is
See yourself in
Spartacus.
your work.
you want to ram this through, there's a way to do it in accordance to the rules as spelled out by the parliamentarian. It is simple.
They're literally voting on it. Like that's.
I do not know the details of what he is raising an issue over. This wouldn't be the first time that Cory Booker's made much ado about nothing. Like, okay, I get it. Sometimes you need to go to the parliamentarian to clarify procedures. But like, again, I don't know what happened here, but he seems really bent out of shape. But then again, he's Spartacus. He gets bent out of shape over nothing just for the show of it. I
think he let the Spartacus, Soyakis.
It is clear.
He let the Spartacus thing go to his head a little bit. Now he thinks he has to make a grand stand about everything.
I don't understand why you would walk out.
Dude, what the fuck?
The point is to stay and obstruct by non-cooperation. to walk out basically leaves them with what's the threat? There isn't a quorum. Ooh, you abdicated your roles. They can go to the parliamentarian and say, well, they refuse to allow there to be a quorum. We can do an emergency vote on that basis. No. I mean, do you really want to do that? I don't even get the point of walking out is just grandstanding is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it's show. It's just a show. Have you seen this? All over the internet today.
Absolutely everywhere. Yeah.
Married CEO of Boston tech firm goes viral for looking cozy with his HR director at Coldplay. Look at the video.
Oh, look at these two. Oh, you okay?
She turns bright red and turns around, and he disappears into the shadow realm.
Yeah.
That's where the Muppets live.
Dude,
He since released a statement about that as well. And also Coldplay said that from now on there'll be there'll be areas of the audience where they won't have any cameras pointed at them. Premium seating, they're calling it. And I'm like, are they joking? Because that is actually, you could make some fucking coin off of that.
Horrible.
Dude.
Yeah, like, we'll call it like the affair stand.
Mm-hmm.
That is fucking hilarious.
Did you hear what his wife did?
No.
Like, she's on social media, changed her last name, and like the ouch, like it just insta divorce, and it's like tells me that marriage was probably on rocky shoals to begin with, man.
And just like that, she got half of his fucking bank balance. You know, like she's like, "Whoa, Coldplay!"
Yeah, Coldplay.
You hear the announcer go, I don't know if they're just shy or if they're having an affair. And it's like, holy shit, you said the thing.
2 tickets for the adulterer stand, please. Oh, yes.
I didn't know that they did this, like the kiss cam or whatever they call it, like showing couples and so on. And it's like, man, I loved Megyn Kelly's take on this. She's like, I've never cheated, but even I know better than to do what they did. What you got to do is start dancing or something. You got to make it look good. You can't just run from the camera.
Yeah,
right. Not doing the Heimlich maneuver on the bitch or something. You know? She's joking.
Look more suspicious. But it's been memed everywhere. This was Sports Center today.
Nice.
Every summer a new CEO is in trouble. That's true, actually. Yeah, see, that's the kind of shit I want to see. I don't know what's worse, adultery or going to a Coldplay concert.
Yeah, you'd kind of rather find out that your husband's having an affair rather than he's a Coldplay fan, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think you might, actually. Spoopy Wolf, indeed, Spoopy Wolf. It's Summerween. We got all the Spoopies. I'm going to try one more time because it doesn't hurt to try. I really want to see that $26 fucking, I don't care about your $22.30 anymore, Drunkle. I just want to see the 26.
Oh, okay, great, yeah.
I know you'll have a fucking meltdown at the $22.30, though. It's a good one.
I got to look up Coldplay because I can't think of a single Coldplay song, but I probably heard them through radio. Like, you know what I mean? Like through
Coldplay is one of those things you just kind of pick up.
I was watching, like, the thing that stands out for me with Coldplay was this really funny line I heard a comedian say one time. He was like, black comedian, he's like, here's the thing hanging out with white friends, because I got a lot of white friends, is they all like the same music, and I guess they feel the same way about us. But it's like, it's hard to fake it. When somebody says, I'm a fan of Coldplay, it's like, you are? Really? Since when? Me too.
That's pretty good.
Since when?
4 people dead in Florida from flesh-eating bacteria found in the coastal waters. So all those people going, hey, you don't swim in Lake Erie, huh? Look, fuck you, Florida.
Flesh-eating bacteria, bro.
You got bacteria. It's
flesh-eating bacteria. There's a picture of the bacteria in question. Little pickle Ricks eating.
Yeah, pickles, evil pickles.
No. And like ribbed for her pleasure too. God.
Warning.
God, that looks delicious. You're sticking some pepperoni with those boys? Come on.
Well, that's the
spaghetti in the background.
That's the flesh-eating bacteria in progress.
Are you who's the guy who brought up? Was that you or Drunkle, the man who was injecting sperm into his arm? Who was that?
I have a wild guess.
I think that was Drunkle.
That's him.
That's a Drunkle news story. That is.
Yeah.
Mate.
What is it with you two and human deformity? Fuck.
What is it with you
human
and
deformity or
bodies?
dismemberment?
Dismemberment is not deformity.
By definition, it's deformity.
Yeah, it's not.
It's intentional bladed deformity, but that's a reach, man.
It's not formity.
Dismantling.
It's dismantling.
It's a big dismantling.
Well, you guys fucking were bugging me about fucking dead puppies on Wednesday.
Look, man, I'd rather have flesh-eating bacteria and Nurgle beaches than dead puppies.
No puppies were dead. I made that. I said he was revived.
Was dead.
The puppy was dead.
You have to be dead in order to be revived.
The palate cleanser is that adorable little puppy survived and now lives in a firehouse.
That is not how you said it.
Your story was that the puppy died.
No, I said revived first.
No, you said died first.
No, I said revived first. We can pull the record.
Pull the tape.
Yeah, Drunkle, pull the tape. Was there more to that?
See, I was trying to think of an excuse, but nothing came.
See, Abacus has got my back. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Were you going to listen to that piece of shit?
Yeah.
It's a conversation that can only be had on the AAA. Very true. You can't find this anywhere else.
We gotta start talking about more.
Why would you want to?
We gotta talk more about the Epstein stuff because we have to. Someone needs to threaten Cash Patel with a bar of soap if he doesn't release the Epstein files.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, just some old-fashioned racisms.
A bar of soap in a sock? What's the bar of soap thing?
He's Indian and doesn't wash.
Because he's Indian, so apparently he stinks.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Nancy Pelosi is also calling for a release of the Epstein files, or also called it a distraction and said people should move on.
Well, wait, she's saying people should move on from the Epstein files?
Yep.
Oh, God, this woman has no redeeming factors to her at all.
None at all. But what's interesting, we'll come to that. Oh, shit. This was supposed to be earlier in the news. A woman attacked driver that hit and killed a chicken that she was helping cross the road.
But why? Why?
Oh.
Why?
I want to see how many times he would say why.
I thought you were doing a super fast read of the story because you hadn't read it.
I just wanted to see how many times Drunkle's going to say why. No, she was helping this chicken cross the road and somebody just said, fuck you, and went around, hit the chicken, killed it. So she attacked the driver, which, you know what? I understand. People who are mean to animals are dicks.
Agreed. Although chickens are more food.
They're more walking food than animals, is that right?
I love animals, but chickens are more food than animals, I think. You know, it's not 50-50. They're like 60-40 food.
Cows will be beef, pigs will be pork, chickens will always be chicken, and
Chicken
hot
is
dogs
chicken.
will contain
Well-
no dogs.
Yes.
Poultry.
Tendies. They're walking tendies.
The walking tendies, yeah.
Trump is
poultry can be,
supposedly going to
geese and every
sue the
other
Wall
thing there,
Street
too.
Journal because they put out a supposed alleged letter written to Epstein from Trump, and he's denying it. So he says he's going to sue. So we'll keep an eye on that to see how
for
that
his
goes.
50th birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something like that. That supposedly had a drawing or something in it. So
Yeah,
we'll keep an eye on that.
He denied it hardcore. on True Social. And I don't draw pictures neither. It was, oh, shit.
Wait, are you serious? That was his actual reaction, was I don't draw?
Yeah.
He doesn't strike me as someone who draws, in his defense.
That doesn't sound like me, and I don't draw pictures, was his True Social post. Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a doodler.
Here's my take on this with him. Like, super powerful, New York construction guy for years and years and years, a New York Democrat. He knew everybody. It would be odd if he didn't know Epstein, straight up. Be very odd, because Epstein knew fucking everybody in and around New York at that time. Why is that odd? If you have specific evidence that he was involved, and therefore I understand the suspicion of the now suddenly missing client list, I get that. But hey, the Clintons were friendly with Epstein too. Why? Well, they're wannabe New York Democrats, and Hillary became a New York Democrat as senator. They all knew him. That's the way Epstein rolled.
I don't care who's on the list. It should be released. That's where I'm at with it. I don't care who's on the list. I don't care if it's Republicans. I don't give a fuck if Trump is... Well, I give a fuck if Trump is on it. But that should not stop it from being released.
Agreed.
What do you think of the take that there's... I'm sure we talked about it already. It would have been used against Trump had his name been on the list. Had the list existed, is another argument at all, everyone would have used it against everybody by now. The only argument against that, so goes the position, is that it's like pulling the temple walls down around yourself. If we're not going to say that the Republicans that are on the list because we know there's a bunch of Democrats too, it would be fucking everybody over, and we're not willing to do that. Do you buy any of that?
I think it's more mutually assured destruction here between the two parties,
It's possible, but the issue is, it's like, I don't care. I don't care who goes down. I don't care what happens. We deserve to know who's on the list. Epstein is dead because of this list. Maxwell is in jail because of this list, and it's clearly powerful, important people on the list. We deserve to know.
But it's the people who are on the list that are also in charge of the list. We investigated ourselves and found there was nothing wrong.
I'm just...
It should be going to a
I think the very reason that Democrats are now calling for the list to be, release the list. Okay, you were...
Because it makes Trump look bad right now.
Exactly. Okay, but are you not afraid that they're going to accede to that unless you guys are on the list? Oh, wait, you already know that there isn't a list because Democrats control the House and the Senate and the presidency. So therefore the DOJ. You already know that there's nothing inside that file. That's why you're willing to push them to do it. Therefore, mutually assured destruction or pulling the temple wall down around your head falls apart, doesn't it?
It should be going to a completely separate body. Give it to Wales.
Oh, Sin, I got a good joke for you. I got a good joke that relates to this. Ready?
Yep.
Because this person's saying, hey, it's the problem with this is, let's say you release everything, and that's what he was in favor of. That's what I'm in favor of. There is no list. Okay, release everything else that there is then. Don't tell me that, oh, well, the file doesn't really have that. Tell us what's in the file. Yes, blank out the names of minors and the victims and so on. Nobody wants to see that shit, right? Nobody wants to see that. Literally, no one's asking for that. We're asking for all of the people involved with them. They're victimizers, not the victims. That's what I want to see too. Okay.
Yeah.
And this guy said the problem with that is there will always be a percentage of people that'll say, oh, you held some stuff back. There will never be enough for certain people. And that's the true fuck up of the Trump administration here. They started that ball rolling, and certain segments of their own support will never accept, no matter how much they release. And then he says, it's like that old joke. Guy dies, goes to heaven. He's at the pearly gates. He tells St. Peter, okay, I have a question for God. And he's like, okay, I'll introduce you. St. Peter takes God. This is Mike Smith. Mike Smith, this is, the creator of the universe. He says, Lord, I have a question I've wanted to know my whole life. The JFK assassination, what happened there? And God says, oh, Lee Harvey Oswald did it. And Mike Smith says, I had no idea how high the conspiracy went.
That's pretty good.
And I'm like, okay, that's a simple joke, but it's really fucking funny. Some people just... will never, ever, no matter what. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, there are some people that are like that. And I don't think it works with the JFK conspiracy because I think there's more going on there. But yeah, some people, no matter how much you release, even if they release everything, I agree with them. That's the true fuck up here for them.
They've already made it seem
like
so shady.
Yes.
If the list came out and Trump's name wasn't on it, that half the country would be going, well, this isn't the real list then. Like, they're never, ever going to be satisfied.
Yeah. They put a stink on themselves and they're responsible for it.
Yep. That's very true. Same
think,
thing with Area 51. I think we all kind of just understand Area 51 is for, like, super top secret military testing, not aliens.
Yeah. It's nice to think about, though, isn't it? I do love a good conspiracy. But personally, I think Lincoln shot first.
Lincoln was blasting backwards and John Wilkes Booth was just returning fire.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to admit, I've never heard that one before.
I think personally JFK's head just did that.
Yeah.
It just did that. No one
and
shot
Asian
at all.
people's genitals are just naturally blurry.
Wait, what was
Sxelly
that?
too.
Asian people's genitals are naturally blurry.
Maybe. But the House Republicans voted to not release the Epstein list.
Yeah.
So weird. They went from we don't have it to we're not going to release it.
Not going to release what? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump, and this is, I think, another one of those just headlines. Trump orders Bondi to release all pertinent testimony related to Epstein. So nothing. This is just a nothing. It's a nothing with nothing next to nothing. So, guys, we're never seeing that list. We are literally just never going to know.
No. And if you do know, watch your back.
Yeah, you watch the fuck out, dude. All right, we got a couple of palate cleansers. You want palate cleansers?
I do.
Careful how you state these things. They can turn against you real quick.
Well, I'm not talking about dead puppies.
Yeah, Polly.
Do you see where Democrats wanted to release hundreds of hours of to the public when it was blocked by Republicans? They said they were blocking the list. I don't think that that's a super accurate representation, Shadowcat, but thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. Take a look at this.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Probably not the best room to do that in, though.
Fire sword.
Yeah, it's a little papery.
Right?
How fucking cool.
So cool.
Swords
are cool.
Sword. Swords are
the only
very
way they
cool.
could ever be cooler is if that sword is a flame sword.
Oh, yeah. Want to see some MLG lady gamers?
MLG?
Yeah, what's MLG?
Major League Gaming.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's some Major League. That's cool.
Look, they're all suited up. They're ready to go fucking pro. Yeah. Are you ready?
They're athletes.
What do you think they're playing?
Minecraft. Pac-Man. Horse Girl.
Miss Pac-Man.
Nice. And the beauty of it, the boys team still beat them.
Stupid. And here I got something for the both of you. British school kids try American barbecue for the first time.
Oh, do you know, I watched this a couple of years, a fairly old video now, but it is, this borders on wholesome, actually.
Yeah.
What does that look like to you?
Mud.
For your first ever bite of Texas barbecue, I think we should try some burnt ends.
Oh my god, that just melted in my mouth.
Yeah.
I can't even explain. It's absolutely sublime. That's really good.
So it doesn't taste like mud?
No. Wow.
Look at it, they're trying actual
genuine
flavor.
reactions across the board. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's
Can't
cool.
describe it.
Hey, good food, man.
It tastes like steak or smoky. My eyes are watering. I've not eaten.
Oh, he's crying. He's crying.
Good line.
Good barbecue will make you cry, dude.
Yeah. Change your
Where
life.
they gave him biscuits and gravy. There was just one kid, like his face just like lit up like he'd never fucking eaten food before in his life, and he was like, "That is genuinely like the nicest food I've ever had in my life."
Dude, sausage gravy biscuits.
And they're
is
talking
the
about
shit.
like the texture too, like properly slow cooked in your mouth. Fantastic.
Sin the swordsman igniting his sword is to face down White Walkers. Thank you, Kira.
What age can you That is my dream for our countrymen. A melting pot of different measurements that will make Europeans throw little tantrums. In short, a land of liberty.
Where all men are free.
All right.
Waiting for the 525. Is this? Yeah. Feline was the one who turned me on to that skit. I didn't even know what had happened. And man, it's my favorite SNL skit of like the last 25, 30 years. It's hilarious.
I'll try this one more time. Feline also got me onto the $26 donation. Yeah, definitely. I just want to see it before we get out of here. But that's it. That's the news.
That was an awesome last clip. The British.
That was
kid.
great, yeah.
You said it was old. I've never seen it before.
I've never
awesome,
seen it
man.
either.
Like a bunch of solid reactions as opposed to like descriptions. They're just like spitting out adjectives, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
it's
great,
just
yeah.
making.
It's like they're not keen going into it. You know, that looks like mud. But then as soon as they eat it, they're like, "Oh God, take it all back. I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry."
Dude, like good barbecue is not only hard to find, but it's hard to beat.
Like some really good Indian dishes just look like slop that you
Yeah.
wipe up with naan bread,
true,
but
yeah,
it's so good. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you'll change your mind. Don't judge it by its looks immediately
Yes.
if you're not used to it.
Do you guys have anything you want to show before we get out of here?
Ooh, yeah, could well be looking at Shanghai Saturday tomorrow, Sin, and and indeed some unsanctioned Jackbox games on Sunday, because I mean the Jackbox Olympics coming around next Sunday, the 27th. That is the next round. So we got to get in. We got to stretch our muscles. Otherwise, we're gonna do ourselves a mischief on the track and field. That's
Yeah.
twitch.tv/drunkleplays.
Polly, you doing a Nerber?
I am doing a Nerber later on tonight. Got some new stuff going on. We haven't done it in a couple of weeks because of far abroad. I mean, the continent's far enough. She's on the other side of her continent. That's being abroad, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Definitely. 12:30 p.m.
Yes.
Excuse me, 12:30 a.m. Eastern over on my channel. It's going to be a good time, by all means. If you haven't swung by already, come hang out with us. It's a good time. No, it won't be 2 a.m. Brian Morris said, "You son of a jackal."
Son
said a
of
four.
a jackal.
Yep.
So you got that. You got that. Keep an eye out for Sunday over on the Sin and Sash channel at 7:30 p.m. EST. But that is it, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for a very fun show this evening in Faustonia. Thank you again. That is very, very much appreciated.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
You've
no.
been a legend all fucking week, buddy.
Indeed.
We love you.
Where can they find us all next?
It's a great question, Sinatra. We're going to be back on Monday on the Silent Sin channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, and 4:30 Central.
All right. I was waiting for the
dog died.
Christmas Island shout out.
Yeah, you can wait for Christmas Island. You've been
All
waiting
right.
a long time.
Guys,
Just
we'll see you
probably
all
killed that
then.
dog.
Later.
See you later, everybody.